Hi, I'm back again. So yeah, I managed to fix the issue. I think I created like a file, created a utils folder, added this file. So basically, it's meant to sync the schema. So this is gonna look weird, but at least I can go into migration now, just and I can basically just remove everything here because this helps to create the table. So if the table doesn't already exist, so did it in such a way that you can create table and you can update existing one. So if you want to update like columns in the table, so here we go. So in this case, I can come down here and remove this. So let me just even explain how this works. So I check if there's a table existing, which you can do with by checking the schema if a table exists in that schema, in the schema. Then if the table doesn't exist, it means you need to create a new one. So you pass the table name and then you pass a callback. So the callback is like, it's where you kind of define the stuff you would like for the table. So for example, do you want it to be nullable? Do you want it to be unique? Stuff like that. So it's like you're creating like this small, very little ORM wrapper around connects. I hope I'm even pronouncing it right. But yeah. So, but if it doesn't exist, oh sorry, if it exists, we check for like existing columns by checking the column info for the table. So you get the column info, get the existing names from the column info using object or keys, then check for new existing names in case like if there are new existing names in the schema. So you can do that by filtering, checking if it exists on this one. So if there are new existing names, then you can map through them and try to update the column definition. So in this case, the only column definition stuff we support is nullable, like if it's nullable, unique, and what it defaults to. So here you'll see that we check if it's nullable. If it's not, we set it to not nullable. Check if it's unique. If it's unique, we set it to unique. And we check if it's if there's a default value, then we default it to this. Yeah, there's a little issue here and here, but I'm not bothered with that currently. So when we are done, we alter the table and then provide like the new columns. So we can use this here now by just before we add to await this, right? So we are not really returning anything in this case. If we check sync stuff, you will realize we're not returning anything. So since we're not returning anything, it means we can just do return. Yeah, we're not returning anything, but then that means that sync listing will give us like it's going to return some. Oops, I'm not getting that. Yeah, so it's going to return some. What am I missing? Oh, migrations live outside. So it seems I don't have access to it. So since I don't have access to it, there's only one thing to do. Let me see. First of all, let me see if I can import it. This is weird if it doesn't even cause an error. So I can pass connects, do the same thing that I've been doing before, but this time now pass like the stuff. So the first thing I have like the the ID. So for this ID I have type increments. Oh, interesting, which I actually set the type to I think there's a way I can set a type to the type that is being supported, but then this uses string, so there's no way to even deceive. Okay, never mind. So I can set it to that. So let me check the services store because I can't remember what we already used again. So let me quickly look at this. Then code. So nullable false for this one. So this is correct. Then coins. Then yeah, I don't want to set the default to 999. That means if there's an issue, I'll get 999. So you should rather to an error than setting the default there for me. So for the timestamp, we can use this. Oops, we need a way to actually set timestamp by the. Okay, since we are sending it already, so I think I will be fine with that for now. So yeah, this is what we have for this first stuff. So if any issue happens, we can leave it with at this for now. So yeah, this is okay by me. So I think I can try to run npm run migrates. Okay, it says it's already up to date. I think there's another script that's Fedas provide called migrate make. So let me see. Just that for that one, I have to provide the name of this. So like. Wait. What I copied did not make it out of here. Okay, good. Oh, nice. So it basically decided to create another one. That makes no sense. So in this case, this is unnecessary. Sorry. So yeah, it's saying that we're already up to date, so I think that should be fine then. So let me just run this and go and check on our bro. See, I don't care. Just let me be. Okay, so before we're getting this right, so if you are sending anything to the post request, you have to kind of send this an empty object, which is weird. We could maybe do it in such a way we don't have to send anything. In fact, yes, very possible. Could update that, but it's not that I really care currently. So let's just check. So if I do send, okay, there's a problem. I do need to figure out how to kind of fix this migration issue because I know that thing hasn't migrated yet. Like, okay, it's migrated, but we've not applied migration. Let me check the package.json. So we migrated, but we couldn't apply migration. Why? migrations that have not yet been run. Cool. So I think I made a mistake then. So what I could do is I could copy everything here and then just revert back to what it was. So right now I think I know what to do. So I can just run migrate make, then provide the name of stuff, correct mem passes schema. So it's going to at least create a file. It's going to be empty, just going to contain the function up and down. So I can come down here and then just replace it with this. Then I can run the migration. Good. So yeah, I've run the migration, so I'm expecting that if I run npm run dev, and I come back here and then just run this, it should work. So cool. So here's what we have. This is the code and this is the coin. So as you can see, it's working, but then we need to test the authentication aspect of this, so that will be doing in the next video. For now, I think this is all. So thank you, see you in the next one.